Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Poonam Kage and you're watching Rollercoaster Parenting, the only place where you get awesome tips, tricks and strategies to be an intentional parent. And today I'm going to talk about how to teach effectively. Now I know that's one subject many parents get scared about and are worried about कि मैं कैसे पढ़ाई कराऊं मेरे बच्चों से, and because of which it gets very difficult. It's a very challenging job to get your kids to sit in one place to begin with and then to help them understand what they're supposed to, whether it be math, science, geography. Now this is something that I learned as a technique from my dance class teacher, and she's a Kathak dancer herself and she teaches my daughter Tisha. So one fine day I was just watching her and I was observing how my Padmini ma'am, my dance teacher, was teaching Tisha how to dance. Now when you're teaching dance, like a classical dance, basically it's extremely difficult. It's a very challenging job because there are too many complex things which are included in the classical dance form. And when you have to teach it to kids like who are all about say 8 or 9 or 10-year-old, it's a very challenging job. Now what she has done is, my ma'am has broken down the entire dance session into very simple tasks or say parts. So whenever she has to teach any sort of toda, now this is for people who do not have any background or sense of or do not understand Kathak. Kathak is basically divided into various tals and there are bowls which are involved. There's the body frame that you need to maintain, a posture. Then there is a lot of hand work, hand gestures. There is footwork because of the ghungroos. There is eye contact and the neck movement. So all of these complex things have to come together when you're talking about one single piece of dance, which is a toda. So when she teaches a toda, what she does is, the first time she just introduces the toda to the children by just reciting. So there's a simple recitation of the entire toda. And then she says, forget about the bowls now. We'll work only with the rhythm and we'll work only with the assignment of the numbers to the rhythm. So for example, if the bowl is ta, thai, tat, for example, then she tells them to forget about the bowl and then she says, you have to learn it as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now that's very interesting, right? Because for kids, it's way simpler to learn with numbers and rhythm. Rhythm is any which way is very easy for kids to learn, for anyone for that matter. So she introduces the number, she allocates a number to the rhythm and not the bowl, and then she starts practicing this way. So the entire toda is broken into say smaller parts and there she's just reciting it. So along with the number and along with the bowl, that is basically the rhythm, not the bowl, she begins. Now after that is done, she moves on to the footwork. So pehle haath ho jate hai, then she comes down to the footwork. Then she rehearses and repeats that again for maybe say 5 to 10 times. So that aspect is taken care of. So now the kids know the rhythm, they know the counts, they know the beats, they know the handwork and the footwork. Now she works on the body posture, neck movements kaise hone chahiye, eye contact kahan pe hona chahiye. So what she is doing really here is she is making this whole complex thing into tiny parts, and this is something which is very easily digestible with kids simply because now they have to focus on only one aspect, right? So as I was thinking and I was relating this entire thing of how do you teach kids, I think this is one of the simplest way. Now what I see as a parent, as a filter, these are the 3-4 things that I usually go through. It has to be simple, quick, easy. It should be easily understood by everyone. It has to be say not time consuming. At the same time it has to be effective. Now these filters are exactly which my ma'am has taken care of. It is simple, it is easy, it is quick, it takes care of every aspect, it is divided into simple portions and it is effective at the end of the session, at the end of the 1 hour session. The kids have learned the toda really well, and kids are really fast learners in that sense, and when you make it even more simple and you make it engaging, you make it fun, it's far more simpler and easier. Also what happens is when you break down this entire thing, it is less overwhelming for the kids or for that matter anyone, right? When I give you that ye aapko karna hai, ye pura task with all of these details, how do you feel? What is the emotion that you go through? That oh my god, hang on, this is way too much for me to digest. But with this simple process or a strategy or a framework that I would call, it becomes very simple and easy, and that's how I tried to use this same formula for something else, like maybe everyday teaching, a concept or any other subject or a chapter. So it worked wonderful for Tisha. So I believe this is something that every parent could try. Now this is a wonderful strategy. It worked for me. I'm sure it will work for others. Now in case you have any other strategy, please feel free to share with us, because we would love to learn different strategies and tools and techniques which make study effective. Because as parents we know that they need to learn and they need to do all of these subjects. They're left with very little time. So if we are able to come up with tools and techniques and strategies and templates and frameworks, कि अगर मैं ये एक framework, ये एक structure में उसको बता दूँ, this is how you learn, and if she is able to replicate the same framework for many other concepts, not just studies, just imagine how simple and easy it would be, and then they would love learning something new, because now they have a sort of structure or a framework, so they don't get lost. They feel that yes, this is something that I can handle, the structure is already ready. Now how do I put this and how do I do this? So step 1 is just the bowl maybe. Step 2 is just focusing on one aspect. Step 3 is just the revision of the step 1 and step 2. And then this is how the kids will learn. So yes, that's it from my side. So I hope you like the strategy that I talked about and shared with you. In case you have anything else to share with me, please feel free to share in the comment section. And do like, share, subscribe to Rollercoaster Parenting, and I'll see you next Thursday. Until then, stay intentional, stay happy.